Yo, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, the one chain to oblivion, returning yet again with another great video. Whoo man, we have another top 10 list in the house, baby! Yes, sir! Yes, indeed. So today we're going to be going over the top 10 must-watch anime. So I just compiled a list of anime that are a must-watch, stuff that you have to see if you haven't already. If you have seen these anime already, you're on the right track. If you haven't, I'll jump on it immediately. But anyways, without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. First up on the list, we have Reign the Conqueror. Man, oh man, this was an incredible anime, man. I mean, wow. You have Aeon Flux's creator working on this series, with his unique art style and what have you, and it was just absolutely incredible in every single sense of the word. Animation, absolutely stellar, man. Story, engaging. Music, my goodness, man. The music was probably one of the best parts of this anime. Just a awesome soundtrack all around. With this series, you're following Alexander the Great. So this is a fictionalized version of, right? You have some philosophy mixed in here. You got some Greek mythology mixed in here. And you're just seeing his rise to greatness, and it's awesome to see that transpire throughout this entire anime. Next up on the list, we have Heat Guy J. This is a pretty chill anime, but lots of fun. Sadly, the one thing that doesn't really hold up that well is the animation. Animation is a little stale, but I kind of give it a pass because one, this did come out in 2003 or 2002, and yeah, I don't expect the CG to be anything good. And typically, I hate CG in anime, but I give this a pass mostly because okay, this is early CG, so I'm like, all right, I can kind of give you a pass. But other than that, characters are really really great here. Just an awesome detective story, man. And you just have these two detectives, right? You have the robot, which is Jay, and you have Daisuke, right? And you're just following their journey, following them solving different cases around the city, and just trying to get down to the major conspiracy, regarding this city. And this does take place in the future, obviously. So their city, is has two different layers. You have the top layer, right? It's all nice and fancy up there. Then you have the underground, right? And with this, it's completely powered, uh, by a specific technology. So they have to keep everything going, and they rely on their underground. They rely on this other technology to keep themselves going. And yeah, just an amazing series altogether. Next up on the list, we have Requiem from the Darkness. Ah, man, this was an incredible anime as well. If you're looking for some more horror tale anime, you're looking for some episodic stuff, or if you're just interested in, spirits and stuff like that, then this is definitely the show for you. It's got all of that covered, man. Wow, just a great anime all around. Music is incredible. That opening, woo! Yes, sir. So yeah, greatness right here. Next up on the list, we have Mononoke 2007. I was tempted to put Ayakashi on this list as well because that show is also great. But I thought about it. I'm like, Ayakashi was fun and all, but that first story in Ayakashi was that shit was terrible. So it's hard for me to recommend that. But with Mononoke, I can say fully yes, this is worth watching. This is a must watch. Again, just like with Requiem, if you're looking for some more supernatural stuff but done right and not overdone, right? Lots of research going into all of that for the stories, then you're gonna enjoy it. Especially if you like stuff like Mononogatari or what have you. You'll probably like this as well. Just an incredible anime and the aesthetic too. Just such a unique animation style, and yeah, it sticks out for that the most, other than its stories. Next up on the list, we have Bubblegum Crisis 2048. If you don't know already, I love Bubblegum Crisis. This is a great series. I've seen the OVA before, and the OVA is okay. I do think that it's kind of a hit or miss. Like, yeah, there's some great stuff in there, but as a whole, I do think it's pretty weak, to be honest. Especially that ending. That ending was absolutely garbage. But moving on, with this series, it's so much more fleshed out than the OVA. And yes, it doesn't have the same budget as the OVA, but still, way, way better here, man. I mean, the characters are actually fleshed out all the way. We get more of Pris and some of the other characters in this series, right? And yeah, it was just an incredible journey to all throughout. Soundtrack was hidden, man. I mean, wow, this soundtrack was something else. You have all this rock and techno music mixed in together, and it just works beautifully, right? Awesome anime. Next up on the list, we have the Animatrix. Again, this is something that most Matrix fans probably have already seen by now. I'm probably sure most anime fans have to have seen this by now. But if you haven't, you better get on that shit. Animatrix, man, if you're looking for some good anthology anime, Animatrix has got you covered. Because most of the time, anthology anime can be a hit or miss. So like one or two shorts are good, but the rest are kind of trash or what have you. But not with the Animatrix. No, we got shorts after shorts after shorts, right? We have, anthologies upon anthologies, right? We get a look into different people's experience with the Matrix, with the Animatrix. We have all these different directors behind it with their own unique vision and directorial style. And it's beautiful to see that, man. It's absolutely beautiful to see it. Next up on the list, we have Paprika. Man, this is for the fans of Inception. You've got to see this movie. Inception is great and all, but Paprika, man, whew, it's even greater, And to be honest, I think it's less confusing than Inception, at least from how I see it. But yeah, just an incredible movie that has to do with dreams, right? That goes into people's mind or what have you. Just an incredible movie all around. I mean, Satoshi Kon, man, just really did his thing with this movie. Easily one of his best works. And a lot of people say, what about Millennium Actress, man? Perfect Blue, man. Tokyo Godfathers. Like most of those movies are good, except Millennium Actress. Now that shit is actually some fucking garbage. But Paprika, I think, is a cut above the rest. I mean, if you really think about all the stuff he's done, I think the only other work he's done that's on the same level as Paprika would probably be Paranoia Agent. But other than that, his other works are enjoyable, they're good and all, but Paprika is a cut above the rest, man. There's just something about this movie that goes a little bit more in depth that the other movies don't do. They go above and beyond, and that's what puts it in the league of its own. Next up on the list, we have Basilisk. Man, oh man. I mean, just apply everything that's great about the Basilisk manga and you can apply that to the anime. This is exactly what I'm looking for an adaptation. This is an adaptation that is fully fleshed out. And with Basilisk only being, a couple of volumes, at least for the original run, and this series being 24 episodes, it's going to be fleshed out at the most, right? So there's a lot that you can do with that. And Basilisk was able to do it. They were able to adapt the manga beautifully. The animation was stellar, right? Everything checked out absolutely. And if you love ninjas and what have you, then again, this is the series for you. And next up on the list, we have Dagger of Kamui. Speaking of more ninjas, boy, oh boy, this is kind of the one that started. I mean, there's probably some ninja stuff before this movie, but for me, this is kind of like the one that really started the trend of great ninja action, and not just ninja action, but drama as well. This is what real ninjas look like. Not that fucking corny ass Naruto. No, not that corny ass Hell's Paradise. Hell no. We got Dagger of Kamui, right? We got a proper revenge story that you can get along with, right? And again, it's just like with Ninja Scrolling. I mean, this broke boundaries, especially for the time this came out. This came out in 85, man. 85. And this shit is holding up far better than a lot of these other series, man. Wow, this is an incredible film all around. Madhouse breaking out and just doing their thing with this movie. And then last but not least, we have Eat Man. Now, Eat Man was a series that, I constantly debate over because there's a couple other series similar to Eat Man. But I think there's something interesting about this series for how slow paced it is. It's very entertaining. It's entertaining to see, this character that, the man is fucked up, the man really eats metal and what have you, and all this other shit to sustain himself, and obviously because he was experimented on. So it's interesting to see somebody like that that's kind of doesn't have that much emotions, and he plays it cool all the time. um but he tries to go around, keep the peace and what have you, does what he does best, as a for hire assassin or what have you. And it's interesting to see him do that, especially when he sees other characters go through what he had to go through, right? He had to see a whole orphanage of kids go through the same experience, and he's just standing there like, God damn, fuck, that's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, Eat Man was quite a great show all around. Awesome soundtrack as well. Great opening and ending songs, and yeah, it was just a great experience all around. And I'm talking about both seasons, Eat Man and Eat Man '98, just to clarify. And yeah, but yeah, with that being said, those are my top 10 must watch anime. These are all incredible anime that should definitely be watched immediately, man. If you haven't gotten on these, I would jump on these real fucking quick. If you have seen any of these, let me know in the comments. Turn the fuck up in the comments. That's what I want to see. But anyways, with that being said, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, and until next time, I'll see you.